And it's Durant in at the 3. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knippel. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Ball with it. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. The drive by Miller. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Outside Durant. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
3 on the clock. Here's Ball. No good there, off the double clutch. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Miller outside. Here's the 3. That's good from Knippel on the assist by Bridges.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Eason. Pass to Şengün. Now Smith. Back to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Eason, pass to Durant. Over Knippel. And another basket for Houston.
You know, you think back to his Achilles in the 2019 finals, that injury. Great to see Durant back in action. He's one of the best scorers ever. In my book, top 5 for sure.
Now here's Ball. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Shoots over Thompson. Ball no good. The Rockets trail. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the middle. Here's Diabate. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Şengün. Charlotte shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers. One shot.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's Durant, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Now here's Miller. Pass to Ball. Out to Bridges. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the wing, right side. Here's Eason. Blocked!
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Ball. Over Thompson. Thompson with some nice D.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Durant, the pass to Smith. Stolen by Bridges. He's all alone. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges that time being rewarded for his hustle and his awareness right there. Opportunistic score that time.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Eason. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Ball with a steal. And it's the Hornets on the break. Eason with a steal. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And that one misses. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
And Houston has possession after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Eason against White. Bridges outside. Ball outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And that one falls for Ball. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, B.A., they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant Clark.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021. Then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024. And that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Here's Knippel. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Atlanta. Pass to Shepard. Now Capella. For 3, Smith. Knippel with a rebound. Hornets leading by 10. To the inside, Diabate.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Capella. Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepard, hounded by Ball. And that one drops.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
Charlotte has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Back to Ball. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's the teardrop. That's good from Durant on the assist by Smith. And that's 10 points for Durant.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Ball outside. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Stolen by Capella. Going inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I love the decision there by Shepard to challenge the lane.
Pass to Diabate. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Charlotte. When it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference.
Right now for Charlotte, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway.
Here's Shepard. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers. Tate's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
White looking it over. Ball outside. From outside the arc. The Rockets pull it in.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Back to Tate. And there's the screen. And here's Shepard for 3. That shot off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
White, the pass to Ball. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. Here's White. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Here's Shepard, hounded by Ball. Tate inside. Oh, it's stolen. White on the wing. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Capella with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Tate. Now Capella. And here's Shepard for 3. It's hauled in by White. Hornets leading by 8. To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Charlotte on top, up by 10. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So the Rockets 5 now. Josh Okogie is out there with Shepard. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Finney Smith in at power forward. Şengün, the screen. There's the triple. And he buries his first look.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Williams passes to White. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Here's McNeely. It's hauled in by Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And that was a game we assumed they would win. Now, they certainly had a chance to win it, but let it get away from them there at the end.
Well, it was self-inflicted, plain and simple. I mean, they just didn't play up to their ability, and it's cost them.
Right side, Williams. Back to Ball. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
That free throw good from Şengün. And you watch Alperon Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Rockets trail by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Miller outside. Pass to Tillman. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. The kick out to Ball. 2 in the cold spell. The rebound by Shepard. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Okogie. Good D by Ball. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one's long. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Shepard. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And the shot's good. Shepard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. The Hornets, 3rd. Houston, 4th.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
That one's off.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Knippel's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Houston, Durant comes in for Tate. And it's Thompson in for Okogie. Pass to Shepard. And the basket is good. Shepard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepard is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
Shot from 12. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. And the Hornets lead by 6.
So wide open there, he said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Şengün passes to Finney-Smith. Şengün a screen on Ball. Blocked! And here's Knippel from the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Durant, the pass to Şengün, and the layup is good off the glass. Şengün's got 6.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Ball taking his time here. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant. Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling, Clark?
BA, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer. Just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
The first free throw is good. Will grant a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Bridges, he's checked in for White. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Shepard.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And they're tops in the NBA in free throw percentage. Get too aggressive on D against them, and they'll make you pay at the stripe.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. And here is Thompson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Free throw is good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
The Hornets making a switch here. White's checked in, and both free throws good for Durant.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Thompson passes to Smith. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
Bridges outside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Knipple's got 6 in the quarter.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
Free throws good from Durant.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
For 3, Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Poetry in motion, such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
White with a screen on Eason. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Rockets trail by 4. Outside Eason. Picked by Smith. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from him. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Bridges outside. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And here's Tate outside. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Pass to Kniple. Miller outside. Offline with a 3.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Fires the 3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Smith. Durant's got 19 points. White against Thompson. White, the pass to Bridges. It's rebounded by Houston.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Eason finds Durant. And Houston another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here's Thompson for 3. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson against Bridges. And here's Kniple from the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. Kniple's got 18 points in the game.
He's got a nice groove going right now from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now he's made 3 more since.
Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for White, and a change for the Rockets. Capella, he's checked in for Tate. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this one. Ball against Thompson. Ball with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him.
You know, you come up with a list of all of the creative players in the league, and, you know, you've got to have LaMelo Ball on that list somewhere near the top. You know, he gives you head-turning passes at least a couple of times a game.
And so he's able to get one of two. Houston in the lead. Now here's Durant. He's got 24. Offensive rebound. On the clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Left side Durant. Over Knipple. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 26 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Miller outside. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thompson against Ball. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Thompson. Outside Eason. Pass to Smith. Durant's shot is off. It's a tie game in Charlotte. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game so far.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Eason. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Eason's got his second basket on the night.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Pass to Knipple. And here's Miller, defended by Eason. Miller, the pass to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Back to Miller. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. And now let's have a look at which rookies were the most reliable performers at the charity stripe last month. Second is Knippel.
This is a rookie who is not easily rattled. Very strong at the line over the last month.
Really knows how to get to the stripe. He converts at a high level there, a high rate, excellent concentration. He's got a really smooth, repetitive stroke. He's got it rolling.
Şengün passes to Durant. Durant draws the double. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. No good on the three. Hornets trail by 3. Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Durant. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Şengün, a screen on Bridges. Durant way outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball outside. Pass to Knippel. And no good. Nice D from Thompson. And it's Eason penetrating. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Hornets trail by 4. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Shoots over Thompson. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 11 points. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. For 3, Durant. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Miller against Eason. Miller can't get it to go.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Miller on the wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Durant inside. KD out here flexing on people.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Second in rebounding, and they're number 3 in lowest opponent scoring. I love the way they communicate on D. They are making it a team effort.
And just to touch on their rebounding again, the energy they put into that aspect of the game is remarkable. A lot of what they do starts with their work on the glass. Banked it in off the glass. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Miller. Now here's Ball. Defended by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte, no good that time either.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Outside Eason. Up and in on the layup. Eason's got 6 points in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass the Ball. Looking to end the run. Thompson pulls it in.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Tipped. Here we go. All alone. Ball going all the way.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Outside Durant. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Durant's got 32 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Hornets making a change here. White's checked in. Here's Ball. He's got 13. It's Bridges on the wing. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Ball outside. Four on the clock. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
And he lobs it up. They push it up 4 on 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Brian?
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. First free throw is good. Shepard, he's checked in for Eason. And so Ball nails both of them. Here's Durant. 32 points in the game for him. Pass to Shepard. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Now Ball. He's got 17. Pass to White. Shot from the wing. Jump shot is good. Houston leading by 8. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Give Bridges a lot of credit there. I mean, these kinds of passes can really fortify team chemistry.
For 3, Durant knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 39.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Pass to White. Ball outside. It's hauled in by Houston.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Yeah, how about the shooting reflexes of White? He hits his spot and pops.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass the ball. Bridges outside. Here's Diabate. Now here's Ball. Over Şengün. No good off the glass. White against Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Now here's Şengün. Defense right on him. Durant for 3. Buries it from 3. Durant's got 42 in the game.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Here's White. He's got 5. Guarded by Capella. Capella with the defensive effort.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to White. Ball outside. Charlotte again missing. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Durant draws the double. He gets it in there. Durant's got 44.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
White for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Okogie. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Okogie is such a tough matchup inside, in part because he's got long arms to go with tremendous athleticism.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. No good on that one. Brandon Miller's checked in for Salam. That's off as well, so he misses both. Hornets trail by 16. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Okogie into the lane. Here's Capella. That one off the back iron and out. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Rockets on top, leading by 14. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Josh Okogie. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperon Şengün. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Shepherd in at the point.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Miller finds White. Shot clock at 5. Back to Miller. Shot on the wing. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 17. Pass to Shepherd from deep. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's McNeely. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And here's Knipple from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Knipple's got 21.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Okogie. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And here's Miller. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And here's Shepherd for 3. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to White. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all 3 levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
And here's Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Tate. Shoots. And it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Last touch by Şengün. And Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in. Hornets trail by 13. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's White. He's guarded closely. Pass to Knipple. Now here's Miller. And here's White. Just 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game. Durant, the pass to Şengün. No good. Unable to win this run. Hornets trail by 13. Down low. Şengün with a steal. Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by White. Durant inside. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's got 46. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And he banks in the layup. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Miller outside. Back to White. Shoots over Shepherd. White can't hit. The Rockets lead by 17. Durant drives in. Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. White for 3. White missing again. For Houston, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Steps back. Miller outside. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
They are winning this game largely because of his efforts.
Miller outside. Back to White. Here's Knipple, guarded by Durant. There's a screen. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, savvy play that time from Okogie. Drew the foul and still managed to get the shot free.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game. Kevin Durant.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Pass to Smith. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there's a pick. There's Ball with a 3. Here's Diabate. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. The Rockets lead by 22. It's Eason with the jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Miller against Eason. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I think this is huge for Miller's confidence. The more he scores inside, I think the more dangerous he becomes.
Back to Thompson. Great D that time from Miller.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot. Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Thompson against Ball. Pass to Miller. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 58.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
6 to shoot. Back to Miller. There's the drive, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Miller's got 8 points here in the quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
And that one falls for Ball. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And so he makes both from the line. So it's the Rockets now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Well, major bragging rights on the line that night.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Shepard, that's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Lets a floater go. The rebound by Shepard.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.